What's up, everybody? How's it going? Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
This got crazy. There's 23 people in here. Holy shit. Nice. The last time I looked at this camera, there was 4 people. You know, now we're at 23. Thank you guys so much for being here. My name is Mike Lemmy. If you don't know me, this is Brooklyn, New York. This is my bedroom. This is the first and hopefully last episode of comedy in my room on Zoom. And you guys are here for it. So thank you so much. Hey, Katrina, what's up? Welcome. I'm gonna switch this real quick. Oh, there's so many people here. Nice. I have the camera set where I'm just looking at myself. So just enjoy yourselves, hang out, have fun. If you feel like laughing, laugh. If you don't, whatever. I'm not gonna take it personally. This is a weird situation, and I'm just happy you're here. To be honest, this is the most amount of money I've made doing stand-up in a long time. So I'm happy you're here. If this is a normal Saturday night in New York City, I would not be performing for 25 people right now. I know it's a horrible situation to be in, but I'm happy that you're here and that I'm actually a professional comedian on a Saturday night in New York City. It's great.
How are you doing?
Yes, we did it. Like every good or bad memory I have in New York City basically happened while I was living in this room. Okay, like every single one of those memories took place right here. I've had some great nights in here. I've had some bad nights in this bedroom. And trust me, what's happening right now is one of the least awkward things that's ever happened in my bedroom. I'll be honest. This is one of the happier events on a Saturday night in my bedroom. So just be happy I'm wearing clothes. You should be happy about that. So basically every memory I've had in New York City revolves around the place I've lived at. I've had great nights in here. I've had good relationships. I've had bad relationships. I fell in love in this room. I fucked that up, but I wondered back. I don't know. Who knows? I've had a lot of ups and downs in here. Did I just spoil some of the show? Sure, but maybe you didn't pay attention to that part. Who knows? I was at a party recently, and the woman I was with introduced me to everyone at the party as her partner. And I didn't know how to feel about that. It's the first time anyone ever called me their partner. And like when she started introducing me as a partner, I felt uncomfortable. You know, I thought like, is everyone here gonna think I'm some cool lesbian? I don't know. Like, I didn't know. Because partner, like I think I'm woke, you know? Even though I'm a straight dude in Brooklyn with hippie hair, I think I'm woke. I think I'm up on the terms. But when she started saying partner, I'm like, is everyone in here gonna think I'm a cool lesbian? I don't know. But she kept saying it. Everyone we talked to, she's like, this is my partner. And we never talked about what we're gonna call each other. But every time she kept saying, this is my partner, it made me feel good. You know, the more she said it, I'm like, oh, maybe I contributed to this relationship. I got close to being called someone's partner before, but I fucked it up. And now I'm trying to not ruin this thing. But in order to not ruin it, I have to think about the past a little bit so I don't repeat those decisions I made. And like one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my life happened right here in this room. Okay? I think I should just do all my comedy shows from my room from now on. Every single thing I talk about happened here, you know? One night, I'm sleeping on my air mattress. I probably just fucked up a relationship. I probably had a bad hookup, something like that. I'm back on Tinder, right? I'm on Tinder. I'm swiping. I match with this woman. We make small talk. I asked her to get a drink, and then she didn't respond for 4 years. Swear to God. I'll say that again just in case like someone's trying to catch up. And also, it's ridiculous. I matched with this woman. We made small talk. I asked her to get a drink, and she didn't respond until 4 years later. She replied 4 years later. And she replied by saying, I deleted Tinder to go to grad school. If you still want to get that drink. Now tell me if you would have done the same thing I did. I waited 10 seconds, and I said, absolutely. Absolutely. Why would I say no to that? Why? I just bought a bed. Like our relationship is 10 times better than it would have been 4 years ago. I have stability now. I have a body that can make this work. And eventually, my little room started to fill up with gifts that she got me. You know, she bought me notebooks for my jokes. She bought me books for the cities I'm traveling to. She bought me a knee brace because she listened when I said my knee was fucked up. And I eventually got her a gift too. For Christmas one year, I got this woman a Super Grover doll from Sesame Street. And the three of us hit it off immediately. Like, we became the most unique family in Brooklyn. Okay, I love this little guy. He's adorable. I'll show you a picture of him. Hold on, I'll show you a picture. This is Super Grover in my bed. Can you see it? He's adorable. Okay, and we started to feel like he was our child. Basically, what we would do is if he would sleep in the bed with us, and we talked to him. We have him walk around. I should delete this photo, but I can't. I refuse to delete it. You ever give someone your phone and be worried about them going through it? Trust me, if you have any naked photos in there, it's not as embarrassing as being a 30-year-old man with a picture of a Grover doll in your bed. That is what I'm doing here. But he was amazing. I loved him so much. If one of us was overthinking anything or feeling bad about something, we would take Grover and we take he has these little paws, and we'd attach them to our noses, and we squeeze it, and we call it a Grover hug. And it was like an instant shot of joy into my veins, man. And this is the funniest thing I ever made in my life. I'll show you this. One day, she was traveling, and we were both feeling lonely, so I sent her a video of Grover hiding behind my laptop. The funniest shit I've ever done. Okay, that right there is funnier than like my first 10 years of stand-up comedy. That is it. It's great. So what we did is it honestly felt like we were building a family, the family I always wanted. It was fun, it was silly, it was loose, it was just goofy, man. And we would still hook up too. Like I remember one time we were about to hook up and we realized that Grover was still in the bed. So what I did is I took one of my socks and I put it over his eyes. So I didn't have to cover his ears because he doesn't have any, so that's good. And another time we were about to hook up, we saw that Grover was still in the bed, and we made him watch Netflix while we hooked up. We opened up my laptop and we had him watch Breaking Bad for a few minutes. Not a show for kids or Muppets, but it was only a few minutes, so that's good. So I had everything I wanted, you know. I had the family I wanted. I was happy. I was comfortable. It was nice. It was silly. It was loose. Then one day I woke up and my brain told me I didn't want any of this. My brain told me that I didn't want any of this because I was gonna fuck it up. Okay, that's what I kept telling myself. I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna fuck it up. So why keep going if I'm just gonna ruin it? You know, why keep going if I'm just gonna ruin this? Why not just end it now? You know. So I ended things. One morning I woke up and I said I didn't want to be in a relationship. I didn't want what we were doing anymore. And she gave me one last hug, and she hugged me so tightly that I could feel her trying to fight the demons in my brain to make me realize what I'm doing when I'm fucking up. But I didn't. I listened to my brain instead of listening to her, and she was gone. And as soon as she was gone, I just started crying. I was crying and crying, and I saw that Grover was still in the bed. So I ran over and I just started hugging Grover. I was hugging him so much. I just lost potentially the love of my life, and I ended up hugging a Grover doll. And guess what? Grover was gone too. His soul left with her. 5 minutes before, I was a man with the most unique family in Brooklyn, and now I was a guy hugging a Grover doll from Sesame Street, AKA ready to be single. I was ready to be single again, right? But I listened to my brain for all I had to do was just wait, okay? All I had to do was just wait, and that mood, that bad thought would have passed, and I would have still had my happy family. But I didn't. I listened to the fucked up voice in my head, and I ruined everything we had. And all I had to do was just have a conversation with her, right? I just had to communicate. I just had to communicate with her and tell her I was scared. But I didn't, which sucks because I have a degree in communication. And all I had to do was communicate to this woman, and everything would have been fine. As soon as I broke up with her, I stopped paying my student loans. I was like, why am I paying for something I'm not using, okay? I have a degree in communication. I'm terrible at communicating. There should be a thing where you can give back your degree and get school credit. I think that'd be great. You know, use your degree for something else. Like I'm fine with paying off my student loans if it's something I'm actually using. Like give me gift cards to the cafeteria or something. I don't know. You know, like yeah, I'm $80,000 in debt for selling panini, so that's fine. I graduated from college years ago, and I haven't been using my degree in communication. I should be able to airdrop it to someone who needs it. You know, give your degree to someone who needs it. Okay, like the next time I'm on the train and I see like a homeless person doing a really passionate speech, I can be like, listen, I don't have any money, but do you want my degree in communication? I can give that to you. You could use this more than I fucked up all my relationships. Take this degree. You are better at communicating and expressing emotions than you are, man. And for the longest time, I thought doing this shit was communicating. I thought this isn't communicating. You know what this is? This is a man screaming into his phone. That's what it is. It doesn't count as communicating. If anything, this is public speaking. Public speaking is easy, okay? You know what's difficult? Talking privately. That is hard. You know? Like people are like, how are you a comedian? I'm like, that's all I can do, man. That's all I know how to talk. Next time you're afraid of doing public speaking, like if you have to do a presentation at work and you're nervous, don't be, okay? Your boss is never gonna say, yeah, great PowerPoint, but what are we doing here? Okay? Like yeah, great presentation, got all the facts, but sometimes I feel like I'm competing against your childhood, and that's not good. Private talking is difficult. But I wanted to be single. My brain told me I wanted to be single, so I was single. And what I did is I walked around my room and I picked up everything that reminded me of us, and I put it in a trash bag, right? I took the notebooks, I took the books about traveling she got me, I took the knee brace she got me, I took Grover and I shoved them in a trash bag, and then I walked out of my apartment and I threw them in the trash can, which is why I'm here tonight, okay? My name is Mike, and I threw my son in the trash can. I destroyed my family, and I threw my son in a trash can. And listen, all these years I made jokes about my family for all these years, and it turns out my father was a much better father than I was, because he never threw me in a trash can. He also never put a sock in my head while I tried to fuck my mom. The keeper, that right there, that is a Zoom exclusive. I've never told that on stage. I wrote that about 2 hours ago, and it's smacking in the air. All the shit I did in the middle just now, cutting all that. But that was a Zoom exclusive. Feels good. You guys did great on that one. This is the part of the show where I need something. There needs to be more details here. But I have it on my set list, which you couldn't see, but there's a question mark at this point in the show, because it goes from, it's like when a movie just jumps to the ending too quickly, and you're like, what the fuck is happening? I need more details here. Basically, so I was at this party, and the person I was with kept introducing me as her partner. And I felt weird for a while, and then she was like, she kept saying, this is my partner, this is my partner, this is my partner. And I started to feel good, like we were building a business together. You know, like I felt like I was bringing something to this relationship. And on the way home to my place that night, I asked her, I'm like, what makes me your partner? Okay, why am I a good partner? And she said, I'm a good partner because I believe in her, I listen to her, I'm always there to talk, and that we just have fun together, and like we're silly together, and I listen to what she says. And this is all things I thought I didn't do because my brain told me I didn't do them, you know? So she told me I'm a good partner because I listen and I care and I'm there for her. And we got back to my place that night, and then we got into bed, and then we took turns holding Grover the Second. Grover the Second. It's the same person. I'm still with this amazing woman. I apologize. I've been working on myself and trying to listen to her as opposed to listen to my brain. And I guess the point of the story is that, like, if you're overthinking things, if you're caught in your head too much, sometimes your problems are just in your head, and you can solve those problems by like listening to the person you're with and saying I'm sorry, and then ordering another son on Amazon. That is what you can do. Order another son on Amazon. I rushed through that. I rushed through that whole thing. So I guess if anyone has any questions, you know, let's talk. You know, such a beautiful story. Nice, thank you. By the way, I'll tell you what. This show is better than a lot of the shows I've done in New York City. It's much better than most of the shows I've done in New York. I didn't know what to expect. I thought it might be awkward and uncomfortable, but I think I just got to keep writing it and working on it and like add some details. Grover has his dad. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. This is him. We do like Grover Pat. Like this is a Grover hug. There you go. I don't want to end it.